All right, hey, so welcome to the Alabama versus LSU Marble Race Predictions 2018. We couldn't pass up the opportunity to do a huge marble race prediction race between these two top college teams. Look at this. They are using the NFL Week 8 track that was a huge success. It's super challenging. There's a couple jumps, 3 gauntlets, a huge jump that's tricky at the bottom here of the tracks. Let's see how these two top college teams do. Hey, before we start, go ahead and put in the comments below which college team you think is going to win. All right, we've got Alabama in the red versus LSU in the yellow. They're going to start off on this top gauntlet, work their way down. Here they go. Alabama's got a little bit of lead. They drop into the basket, down the steps, through the S's, around the spinner, and into the bucket. So Alabama has a nice lead going into top loop-D here. Let's see who's going to come out of this first here. Looks like LSU might be making a little bit of a move. Yes, I think LSU is caught up with Alabama. Who's going to? Yes, LSU did. They dropped in first. They go down into the jump into the second gauntlet. Look at that. They're going to go right down. They work their way through perfectly through this gauntlet. This is an NFL-type course here that these college teams are just maneuvering right through. Alabama's going to do it too. They make it into the bottom portion. Great runs for Alabama and LSU. LSU is going to drop in. They're going to take the safe side here, going around the right, and they're going to win. LSU is going to win this first round. Alabama's going to drop in. Let's see if they take the jump. Yeah, they take the jump, and they make it cleanly. Great start for LSU. Alabama was right behind them. Hey, this is going to be a great marble race series. So look at that. You can see LSU wins the first round. This is a 5-round series, so we're at least going to have 3 races here. The best out of 5 will win. So we got Alabama again in the red. They're going to start off again. Look at that. They're going down the steps, through the S's, around the first spiral, into the basket. Alabama again has, look at that. LSU dropped over. They jump. They skip the whole loop. They go into the second gauntlet, and they get stuck. They get stuck in the second gauntlet. I told you this is a tough track. Alabama, though, is going to have to figure out a way around them. I don't know if they're going to do it, but LSU just jumped over them, skipped the whole top half of the track. Alabama's coming through. This is going to be tricky. Into the gauntlet. They're going to bump. They're going to have, yeah, they bump them into the second gauntlet. But this gave Alabama a chance to catch up at least. LSU had a huge lead on Alabama by making that fantastic coaching call on the top there to take that jump around them. LSU's still going to win, though. LSU wins, but LSU really could have dominated that series. Alabama's going to take the jump again, and they perfected that jump. And it looks like LSU has won the first 2. We're going to have to go watch some of these replays because this was an amazing race. Alabama made it into the basket cleanly, and LSU, what a fantastic coaching call by LSU. They just jump over the first basket and somehow land on the bottom part of the track. Then they make it through, and they get stuck right here. It was just fantastic coaching call, and then the offense just putters out there right before the second half of the track, and that gives Alabama the chance to come in and bump them in, but it still worked out for LSU. So they've won the rounds 1 and 2. They can wrap it up right here. They can just dominate this series against Alabama. All right. Hey, look at this. We are going to just stay. The camera crew is going to stay with the marbles here as they prepare on this top gauntlet here. Look at that. There's the gate. You can see the gate getting set up. The marbles getting set right there on the track. Great job by the camera crew. This is fun. This is a special moment here. These college teams are doing a great job on this NFL level track. Alabama's in the red, LSU on the yellow. They start off. LSU has a good lead this time. They can win it. They can win it right here. They go in. They're going to take the safe route this time. They're going to drop into the basket. Alabama's right behind them. But all LSU has to do is play it safe and make it in. They're going to drop in first. Yes, they are. They're going to drop in first. They go down to the first jump. They hit the pipe. They go down the first gauntlet, into the second gauntlet. And they didn't make it into the bottom loopy. They did not make it into the bottom loopy. All Alabama has to do is make it in. They did. Alabama made it in, and they're going to play the safe. If I was the coach, I would call the right side. I would call the play going on the right side just to make it safe. They don't need to do the jump, and they do. They're going to go on the right side, and they're going to easily win. They needed it. Man, LSU really had the chance to wrap it up here, and they blew it. The pressure was on them. Here they go. You can see them. This is the replay. You can see them go down the first gauntlet here, the second gauntlet. And right there, they just hit the rim of the bottom loop-D and fell off the track. Oh, my gosh. I would suppose that's a special teams call there by missing kind of a field goal type play. They just missed it. Alabama, they just easily take it in there and go around the spinner, and that's it. So Alabama needed that win, and they did it. So they have won round 3. LSU has won round 1 and 2. And we're going to stay. The camera crew's going to stay with them again as they go up to the top of the track. So LSU, they can still win it here without going all 5 rounds. So LSU could win it right here. Hey, wow, if you've liked this, if you stuck with it this far, you might as well subscribe because we have lots of NFL matchups every week. We have the special big college games once in a while. So, all right, so LSU can win it right here. Let's see if they can do it. LSU drops in. This is man, they both went into the basket just side by side there. Fantastic. They are going after each other. Look at this. I feel like Alabama really wants this. I mean, they have to. They really want this, and they're just staying right on the tails of LSU. But who's going to drop in first? Man, this is close. LSU drops in. They're going to go on the left side into the jump. They hit the pipe. They go down the first gauntlet. They don't get stuck. At least they didn't get stuck. They and they made it here. They did. They made it through the top gauntlet. LSU has this. LSU, all they've got to do is make it ahead of Alabama. Alabama's right behind them, but LSU, if they just make it on the right side, they should win. They go to the left, and they miss it. LSU, Alabama, they're going to make it. Yes. Alabama, that was smart coaching after seeing LSU drop out. But, man, LSU could have won it there, and they missed the jump. That is a hard jump. Everybody's made it so far today, but in practice runs, I see multiple marbles missing that. So watch, here's the replay. They drop in. If they choose the right, they have it. They go on the left side. They go too far. They hit the top post, and they miss it. Oh, my gosh, that gives Alabama the chance to tie it up. They are smart here, and the coach calls the right side play again, and they win. LSU just, I don't know if they can't handle the pressure because they've had 2 chances to wrap this up and have a huge upset against #1 Alabama. All right, so you can see LSU, Alabama. So this is it. This is it, folks. Hey, subscribe and share. Share this with your SEC friends because this is fantastic marble racing going on today. I love it. This is one of my favorites. All right, so the final round here. Who's going to win this matchup this Saturday night? These marbles are going to predict it. Let's see if it comes true. All right, LSU's in the lead. They got a nice lead. Alabama caught up with them. They follow into the basket almost side by side there. Fantastic job by Alabama for catching up. Hey, I forgot the Goodyear blimp is here today. Look at that. Fantastic view from overhead. LSU's going to drop in. They go on the left side. Let's see if LSU can handle the pressure this time. They make it through the gauntlets. Yep, they drop into the bottom loopty. So can LSU, with the nice lead, handle the pressure? Alabama's going to come and join them. Let's see. LSU's going to drop in first. They drop in. They're going to go on the left. They're going to try the jump again. They make it. They make it. The quarterback makes it through the hole perfectly this time. Oh, my gosh. They were super aggressive even when they didn't have to be, but it paid off for them. LSU has won. Wow. Hey, this is fantastic marble racing going on today. LSU has won against Alabama in this 2018 matchup. I can't wait to see how this plays out Saturday night. Fantastic. Hey, if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe and share. We have lots of NFL games, matchups that we've been doing all year, so check them out. All right. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.